that we are all one consciousness.
Repeat them after us. I know when. I know when. I know who I am. And you may repeat them after us. I know when. I know who I am.
Liftoff. We have a liftoff. That's one small step.
The Pythagorean philosopher Plato hinted enigmatically that there was a golden key that unified all of the mysteries of the universe. It is this golden key that we will return to time and again throughout our exploration. The golden key is the intelligence of the Logos, the source of the primordial Om. One could say that it is the mind of God. With our limited senses, we are observing only the outer manifestation of the hidden mechanics of self-similarity. The source of this divine symmetry is the greatest mystery of our existence.
Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, that's the beginning of the Fibonacci sequence. Next number in the sequence, what do you think? How about 8? The number after that, 13. The number after that, 21. So if you're getting those right along with me, then you've recognized the pattern that I wrote with the first few numbers in the Fibonacci sequence, which is this. It starts with a 1, the next number is a 1, then after that, to get the next number, you'll always add the 2 numbers that came before that. So 1 and 1 is 2, 1 and 2 is 3, 2 and 3 is 5, 3 and 5 is 8, so on and so forth. So that's recognizing the pattern that exists in the Fibonacci sequence. So it turns out that this sequence of numbers has all kinds of applications. It describes all kinds of things in the world that we see around us.
DNA is a Fibonacci, is an exemplification of this number called, or entity ratio sequence called the golden ratio, the ratio that proves the existence of intelligent design, or the reality of intelligent design of the cosmos. I mean, why isn't this in our education system? We learn all this junk geometry, pea-brain stuff when you take geometry in high school, and they don't teach you about any of this, the golden ratio everywhere in nature.
Monumental thinkers such as Pythagoras, Kepler, Leonardo da Vinci, Tesla, and Einstein have come to the threshold of the mystery. Einstein said, "The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. He to whom this emotion is a stranger, who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe, is as good as dead. His eyes are closed." We are in the position of a little child entering a huge library filled with books in many different languages. The child knows someone must have written those books. It does not know how. It does not understand the languages in which they are written. The child dimly suspects a mysterious order in the arrangement of the books, but doesn't know what it is. That, it seems to me, is the attitude of even the most intelligent human being toward God.
Clump over and become you.
You're gonna have an experience of
Somehow, like literally, like a piece of software melded together, fused, and then like it started to turn itself into like a living, breathing, you know, like a steak with a brain, like your meat that grew up inside your mother. You're like a wetware android, and now you're like grasping all this amazing information as you map and model the world. You're growing, you're learning, you're expanding, you're slowly emerging as a thinking being, and it's like, oh my God, this is what it's like to be a mind. I mean, you're transcendent. You're transcendent. You're transcendent, but you're also like made of flesh. So it's like holding you is like, what is this like actual piece of divine miracle that somehow this universe allowed to organize? It's insane. Like looking into your eyes actually feels like looking at a galaxy. Like it really does.
We see a universe marvelously arranged and obeying certain laws. Our limited minds cannot grasp the mysterious force that moves the constellations. Every scientist who looks deeply into the universe, and every mystic who looks deeply within the self, eventually comes face to face with the same thing. The primordial spiral.
Consciousness extracts the proper world of being from potential through truth, and then it's good. It's like, okay, that's a hard one, man. That manifests itself in human beings at the individual level of individual consciousness. That's the logos within. That's the metaphysical foundation of the idea of natural right and responsibility. Okay, that's a bloody killer idea. That's expressed in the hero of heroes, that idea. That hero of heroes is the driving force behind human evolution. So not only do you get the action of the logos metaphysically as the process that extracts order out of chaos at the beginning of time, you also get it as the major driver of evolution. And so then you ask, Okay, then what kind of reality does that have? Because you chase consciousness back, like it disappears into the mystery of the past, and we have no idea what its relationship is with matter. But it's the force that gives rise to the cosmos and drives evolution. It's like you're getting pretty close to God there.
Yeah.
Even just pragmatically speaking.
God is omnipresent, omniscience. You know what else is omniscience, omnipresence, and everywhere and nowhere? Consciousness, the source of all of creation. God is consciousness. God is all consciousness. God is the totality of consciousness. Christ consciousness is the God facilitating. To be in your Christ self, it means to be in your God self. You got the small self, which is the personality, and you got your true self, your soul, the God in form.